Hey everyone, welcome back to Bystanders. My name's Donovan. I play the character Donovan Halen, and I'm the editor of the podcast. We've got some pretty damn good music here on the podcast, and that's all thanks to Kevin Macleod, Gwinn, and Shady Cicada, who have allowed us to use their fantastic music for this little project of ours. And if you want to use this module for your own mischievous doings, we have a website, jojodnd.com, and if you want to know everyone else who's feeling mischievous with this module, we have a Discord server. So go ahead and check it out. Now, if you don't do any of that, I will slip something mischievous and explosive into your mailbox. No one wants that. Back to the episode.
Anyway, Kyler deep-throated a Mountain Dew. Let's play Bystanders.
Nicky Bones, it's your turn.
Like that.
Alright, it is my turn.
It is your turn.
There are two very large bodies blocking the two enemies, so...
Things are going just swell for Damian right now.
Oh, yes.
You're the only one who's taken damage.
2,
That's his job.
3, 5, 6.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I wasn't ready for
I
that.
forgot to count.
No, it takes
Hold on.
3 to... Yeah.
It takes 3. So
7, 8, 9.
Who are you attacking?
The funny woman.
The queen.
The funny
Oh
woman.
my god.
Okay, give me a roll against the funny woman.
running up at her from behind.
I don't have Headhunter.
No, you're not. Are you going for the head or going for the body?
I'm going for the body because
Okay.
I'm going to do a funny move.
Give me a check for that. Syntax error. Fuck you,
You mean an
calculator.
attack
Do you
roll?
have a check for that?
Yes.
It is almost definitely hits the stand.
Okay.
This is going to be 14, 24, 28.
It's a hit.
Yes.
Absolutely hits the stand.
Cool. Before I roll damage or anything, make a wisdom save.
The queen?
Yes.
I'm gonna say because of doubt, she has disadvantage.
Okay.
That makes sense.
She's usually very sure of herself, but...
I just realized I fucked that up. She might not have doubt.
Oh, okay.
They have to make a save. An intelligence save.
Oh. 28.
Well, they take half of the... We can just say for that turn, since it's like the first usage, if you're cool, no damage, but it normally does like half, 66 or half on a success.
I'll say it does no damage, but activates this time.
Okay, that's cool. But for the future.
Yeah.
So what was her save?
Sorry.
The wisdom save.
22.
Fuck. Okay.
No
Regardless, he takes damage.
I did roll with disadvantage and everything.
That's going to be 14 stand bludgeoning
Okay.
as CRX kicks her in the back.
She
And then
takes
he's
that?
going to turn to the fucking Percy.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to make 2 attacks against him.
Go ahead.
Where are you
The
rolling
blue
from?
is the blue is the first attack. The black is the second attack.
Alright.
Okay.
Okay, the first attack is going to be 18 to hit.
For Percy?
Yes.
Yes, just barely hits.
Okay.
Or hits a stand.
Right.
Oh.
And then the second one is going to be 24 to hit.
And that also hits a stand.
Okay, he's going to make a wisdom saving throw. If he fails the first one, he's going to make a second one. Or if he succeeds, rather.
You said it's a wisdom saving throw?
Yes.
16.
He fails.
There you go.
He dies.
The walls are real?
That's gonna nerf him significantly.
That will be very nice.
Okay.
You can only have one wall effect active at a time, right?
That is not
That is
true.
not true.
That's not true, because I
In our
rolled every
introduction, we
single
roll-
bystander.
Right.
Alright,
That will
and
do
now
it.
that's going to be 2d12 plus 20, because those are 2 attacks that they succeed.
Yes. That's sad.
That's going to be 26
One
slashing
four,
as CRX shows himself and then slashes down at him.
Fun.
Yeah, how much you said?
26 stand slash.
And that's total?
Yes.
Cool.
At the end.
And now he's going to just move here.
Hey, sorry about the weird jump in audio. There was some weird corruption. I don't know. It's weird. But you didn't miss anything. Nicky just ended his turn, and now it's Damian's turn. And Maggie's explaining what's going on in Damian's turn.
You are frightened
good.
and you are in fight.
And
so
he is
you have the frightened
flanking.
condition. So +2.
Nice.
So the frightened condition means that while the source of your fear is within sight, which it is,
Definitely is.
you have disadvantage to all attack and defense rolls,
Great.
as well and you cannot willingly move closer to her.
I have to make that check at the end of my turn?
Yes.
Okay.
So for now, you have this one turn where you get to make a bunch of attacks with probably disadvantage.
Ugh.
You could.
Freaky bitch!
Okay.
Damian's going to perform a melee barrage.
Go ahead.
And all those
20
have
rolls.
+2 to their hit because of flank.
10 rolls. It's max 10 rolls.
Yep.
But with disadvantage.
Oh, Christ.
Yep.
Okay.
Disadvantage is +2.
Okay.
Keep in mind that a nat 1 ends it.
Ugh. Alright. Statistically, I'm rolling 20 dice. I should roll a nat 1 at some point. Would be a nat 20, but it's disadvantage.
Just roll another one, forehead.
Unfortunate.
So
It's possible.
Hang on, that's
Not like
give me the rope.
30.
1 in 400.
30 is a stand hit. And are you aiming for her head?
I am aiming for a head for all of these. Absolutely.
Okay.
I'm enraged. Absolutely. I'm just gonna do all the rolls and then you tell me at the end how many hit.
Go ahead.
Uh,
Yeah, just give me the results.
21.
21 hits or stand.
Nice. That's another natural 20 that doesn't get to be used. That's 2 of them. Okay, that's another 21.
That hits or stand.
Why are you kidding me? I have rolled 3 times. All 3 times in a row. This die specifically rolled a nat 20.
Damn, what's your actual roll?
21.
Okay, that hits or stand.
Are you fucking serious? That is 4 nat 20s in a row on the same dice that I cannot use.
So, what did you roll instead of the nat 20?
18.
Oh, 18. That hits or stand.
That is ludicrous.
Thank
I would have
God.
lost it if you did it
What do you
again.
roll?
Oh my fucking God.
That
Why'd
is-
you roll a nat 1 next rolls? So anyway, what'd you roll for this one?
Sorry.
You're good, you're good.
27.
Yeah, that hits or stand.
Also, just tell me when I stop because I'm not counting.
Okay.
30.
That's fine.
Stand.
Uh,
I'm counting.
20.
Stand.
And it's over.
Okay, you get 8
Oh
hits,
my
so go
God.
ahead and roll 8d12.
That would have been an insane melee, bro.
What the actual fuck?
Can't
that
you
is-
inspiration
Let's do
that
some
nat
math
1?
here.
Can I inspiration a nat 1 on a melee barrage?
Inspiration just works on d20 rolls.
Can I use an inspiration? Oh, I will absolutely do that then.
Okay.
Is it another one?
Yes!
Oh man.
So what's the actual result, Tyler?
Oh, sorry.
It was a.
What the fuck? Okay, so first off, those are my last 2 rolls, I believe.
Yeah.
Total is 24 and then
Stand?
no wait, that's not correct. Yes it is. 24 and then 20.
Stand?
And 2 of those last 2 were also nat 20s.
was
So
six
of
at-
those 10 rolls, this die rolled a nat 20 6 times.
So, fun fact, the chances of that happening are 1 in 64 million.
What the fuck?
Statistical anomalies happen every day. So, go ahead and...
I didn't have disadvantage. Do you have any idea how much damage?
No,
that
Kyler,
was?
now's the time to celebrate. You get to roll 10 d12s.
That is true. That is pretty good.
I don't know if I can.
I
I don't know if I
am...
can take this.
Do you need to take a short break?
Do you need to take
I'm gonna
a
roll
short
this
rest?
damage. Fuck you.
Go ahead, roll those hit die. Take a short rest.
That's
tell me
5
how
dice.
many ones you get.
You just get to roll them again.
Yes.
Oh.
But it's you can
That is tragic.
That is 4 threes.
Yes, and a 4. So that's
3, 12. That's ready to be
16.
16.
oh my god.
That
That is tragic.
That is quite possibly the most tragic melee barrage I've seen in my life.
That was not an 11. That was a 9.
Yeah.
26 plus
32 plus. That's gonna be
another 12 is 48.
48 damage?
Oh,
Okay,
Plus.
so...
And I don't get to add anything to that.
You hit. You get several hits that would be absolutely devastating, except they aren't.
I don't like.
I am in actual disbelief right now.
That was
That was
You're
all
you're gonna have
six
a
of
wild
those
time living that.
All 6 of those crits were on the same die.
There's a chance you were.
One of those was on red.
There's a
I
chance you
saw
were
it.
not rolling it correctly, and it just fell on the same thing. It didn't actually roll.
No, he was shaking them.
I was shaking them.
Ah!
Put together.
I saw him shake them.
Then I'm sorry.
I can't. I'm. What the actual hell?
I witnessed all of his rolls.
Luck be
Whatever the opposite
night.
of stroke of luck is, it's what you have.
Oh my god.
All right, who be up next?
And that is my entire turn. I don't
yeah,
think I
so
get to use my
that's
bonus
her.
action after a melee blast.
She's next.
Damien, what do you flavor that all as?
A wild barrage of enraged attacks, several of which would be incredible hits that he somehow manages to fuck up.
Fucking,
I'm gonna say because you're still waist deep in water, you can't.
With so many of those
What now?
being nearly
Joe's
crits,
gay
can I at least
for-
roll intimidation
in,
on her?
Heavy Thor episode.
For this wild animal flailing at her?
No.
Oh. Okay.
Go ahead and roll your wisdom save though.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, considering you're frightened by
Of
it.
course, that one's not a nat 20. 8. Alright.
You are still shaken to your core.
Yeah.
When I first had Gatorade, it shook me to my fucking core. So Bree's turn.
Donovan is still watching intently.
That is the stupidest dice roll bullshit I have ever
I
had
am
happen
so
to me in
very
D&D.
sorry, my friend.
Who is contained within the walls? That's
That is
that's
Percy.
Percy. Yes.
Do you want me to draw, like, a box around him?
I apologize to your parents on their behalf.
Nah, they don't care. Whose turn is it?
Bree's turn.
Queen
Okay,
Breeze.
I'm grappling her.
Right, so she can't move. So who's that? That's Damian with the gun.
Yes.
Is that Donovan Halen?
In the left over there.
Uh-huh.
Hands all the way over here.
Okay, great. Both of you make a wisdom save.
Also, that's Steve right there.
As the stand, Steve and Donovan Halen, both of you make a wisdom save as she pulls out another one of the black holes.
Do I have to make it again?
15.
No, you're already under the effect.
Do I get to
Oh my
remake
god!
You said that's a wisdom save?
Yep. So
Yeah,
15?
15.
15 fails?
Does Jack of all trades affect saving throws?
No.
Okay, still, that's a dirty 20.
The dirty 20 succeeds.
Cool.
So Steve, you start to get this vision pulling you away from the present, but you're able to just, with your resolve, shake it off. Donovan, your vision is a lot nearer to the future. You look down, and you realize that you couldn't save them. You couldn't stop them. Beating heart, cherry wine, whatever it is, some kind of unknown force won. And you survived because they let you. Because they wanted someone to suffer. And you carry that in your heart as you are pop back to the present. So, Donovan, when faced with a situation where he would be, when faced with a situation that involves fear, would you say he is fight, flight, or freeze?
Freeze.
Freeze. Okay. So, that means that your movement speed drops to 0. And you also gain the frightened condition. So, you are able to remake this save at the end of each of your turns.
Right.
So,
Wow.
there's that.
Terrifying.
And Bree is also going to... Do I have that for her? Oh, yes, I do. So she, after using that with her stand, doing that damaging effect, is going to reach forward and attempt to... No, you know what she's going to do? Hey, Kyler.
Yes.
She's going to reach down and use Freezing Touch on the water that surrounds you.
Great.
Make a Constitution saving
Hey,
throw.
so freezing touch. The entire room is in ankle deep water.
No. Not anymore.
Yes.
Yes.
The entire room is in... Well, now it's closer to, halfway up the shin deep water.
Still.
So, but I'm the only one making the con
I
save?
thought Maggie
Because
said
it's right
It's
next
near
to
water.
Yeah. It's gonna target the water around you, but it's
6.
also just targeting you. 6. So you feel this just creeping ice kind of cement your right leg in place as it kind of gathers around you, and your movement speed is halved while that is done. So you get to make a con save at the end of each of your turns, which you're a lot better at. So
Not that much better.
fair.
I don't have proficiency in it.
And let me also roll that damage.
And you didn't succeed the wisdom
save, right?
No. Attack the ice on your leg. It's that simple. It won't take your dead opponents.
No. You take 24 cold damage as well.
Oh. Huh?
From freezing touch. So, yeah.
Why'd you have to say it? Why'd you have
I don't
to
know
do
why
that?
you moaned. Yeah.
It was more of a sound of distress, but sure.
Donovan Halen.
Damian is bloodied.
Okay.
Donovan, he's staggered at this point. He bumps into the bookshelf. Fuck. He does not seem to know where he is. That seemed to have just staggered him significantly.
I don't know what that was. Donovan, are you okay?
He's unresponsive to that, at least. He, the one thing he does do is unfurl his umbrella. What kind of an action is that?
Object interaction, I would say.
So his AC is increased by 1, and his breathing is nil at this point. He is having a time.
He's freaking out, so you no longer regain ripple points at the top of your initiative.
Just right now, no.
Not for right now, yep.
Okay. That being said, Back in Black still is going to try to do something still. Back in Black just reaches into the bookshelf that's right next to it. How dark is it inside of a bookshelf?
This particular bookshelf, it's not super bright down here, so I would say that's, like, decently dark, so yeah.
D6 territory, we're talking?
Let's say D6 territory, yes.
Alright, so then he, Back in Black rips out a throwing hatchet and is going to try to smack Percy in the head.
Okay. And you have disadvantage because you
Moving
are frightened.
over here.
Nope.
throwing it.
Can't move.
Yeah.
You can't move towards him because he's fighting.
Right. Poor Gordon.
Okay. That's going to be an 18.
To hit?
Yeah.
Just barely hits him.
Barely hits him. Alright, so this shadowy axe flies through the air and deals 11 slashing damage.
11 slashing. Okay, he takes it all.
Got it. So that it splashes in the water next to him.
Alright. Oh. How close is that to Bree?
To Bree, it's right here, so it's not close to her.
Okay, good enough.
Right.
So yeah, there's all that.
I have a second attack.
Yes, you do.
So for that second attack,
For your next trick,
Donovan's gonna fire a shot at the ice.
using Hot Moon?
Yeah.
Sounds good.
At the ice at my feet?
Yeah.
Please don't miss.
Gotta save Damian. Gotta save Damian. I can save Damian. I can save Damian.
Okay, maybe that with disadvantage.
Damian is in distress.
Okay. Good job, Donovan. That is going to be a 26.
Yo.
That does not completely break the ice, but from now on, whenever you make that con save, you will have advantage.
Huge.
Okay, that's nice.
Awesome.
That's 9. 13 piercing.
Yeah, so
Damien
Damian will have advantage making con saves from here on out from that. So yeah.
Cool.
Your leg still feels like kind of numb, but like you feel like it wouldn't be too hard to get back into it.
And I'm going to make that wisdom save again.
By the
Sounds
way,
good.
I didn't get to use damage reduction on that
11.
Freezing damage, right?
Right.
No, you do not. That is direct.
Crap.
Sterling is going to look over at Donovan, look over at Damian, and realize that something is fucking wrong. So she is going to run over to Damian. Oh, if you just would. Yeah. She's going to look down at the situation, and she's going to use the fucking ripple thing in the water and, like, basically destabilize it. And so she basically, as her action, pops the bubble. So the water dissipates and flies throughout. And Damian, you can just make that save with advantage right now as well.
Oh, okay.
How high is the water now?
Now it is like
There's a con save?
a little above, like
16.
just below most of your knees.
Got it.
Kind of covering the room, and it's slowly trickling out since the doors are open.
Right.
16.
16. So
Damian is dead.
16.
Did you see I put the other gun truck behind him so it's not in the way?
Yeah.
16 is not quite enough, but you are getting there.
tracks.
Did you roll with
and like I said,
advantage?
I've
you
not
can
been
make that
rolling
save
well
again.
since I
Did-
used
did-
all
did
of my
you-
nat 20.
Did you
for
roll?
melee
Did you roll with advantage?
I did.
Oh man.
The second roll was much worse.
And as her bonus action, Sterling
great
is
at
going
con saves.
to reach her hand over to Damian and use Rippling Weapon on him.
Okay. I don't actually know what that gives me Hamon on my attack.
I used it on Blood Rain. Remember?
Right.
So
Well, I
you
mean,
gain.
I don't remember what it does.
So you gain like radiant. You have this like radiant thing that like ripples over your skin. So next time you attack and hit something, this turn, you deal an additional 2d6 radiant damage.
Nice. Does that apply to my stand hits?
Yes, it does.
Cool.
It ripples with 3 stand.
Goodness.
Percy.
I mean, there's.
I can imagine like thorns on
Yeah.
Go's hand.
Rippling Weapon is not
Percy
totally unviable.
looks down and dispels the membrane, or what very little is left of it. And he kind of looks over at everyone and just... You all are a bit too close for my comfort. And he's going to shoot out a lightning bolt. Where's...
Is he able to do that through the walls?
He shouldn't be able to if he makes an attack that's going to hit the wall.
Okay, no, then he is going to hit the wall.
Yeah, I mean, he might not know that, so he's probably going to say
I feel like... Would he be aware of the walls? Like, he sees them, right?
He alone sees the wall.
Okay, so he's going to try to break out of it before he does anything else with his stand.
Bet.
I think he has enough.
L inbound.
That's going to be a 24 to hit.
Yeah. No, it's an auto hit on the walls.
Right. And that's going to be...
Unless he uses my stand's AC, in which it doesn't hit.
20 stand lightning damage.
There's a space.
Doesn't break.
Okay.
Ooh.
He's gonna swing again. It's a 35 to hit.
That's an auto hit.
Yep.
There's a
And
stationary
that
wall in front of
is
you. Can you
24.
hit it?
24. He takes 24 stand lightning damage.
Takes 24 stand lightning damage.
Wouldn't it just be...
Oh, he takes 24 force damage. That's right.
So he's gonna look around and look at kind of the top corner of the room around where Donovan is.
Leave me alone.
And he's going to fire a lightning bolt and it comes back pretty directly to him, just along that diagonal slant.
That's super cool.
And within it, you see this liquid just floating there in the same way that the water was, just like pointed up towards the ceiling, and you're not quite sure what kind of liquid it is. And for one of his other attacks, he's going to take a stand, poke a hole in it. It begins to trickle down onto the ground, and you recognize that it floats on top of the water. And it's kind of a distinct smell. Anyone can make a nature check to check it out.
I assume I can. I don't know.
Can I make an Arcana check to
17.
figure out exactly what his stand is doing?
Yes, you can.
17.
17.
Yeah, what was there? I wasn't quite listening. Were you guys' fright like freezing in place?
Mine was freezing in place.
Yes.
I
So,
don't have.
Okay.
Same
And
with Steve.
Steve.
yeah, and Steve made the save.
Okay.
Go ahead and make the check.
I can't figure it out. I mean, that's a.
You're
what?
busy with other stuff right now. So you
Yeah.
said 17? So you're able to smell. That's gasoline.
Oh God.
Okay.
And you see as his object interaction, he takes the oxygen mask, puts it up to him,
Wait, the
and for
door's
his
open.
final attack, he's going to reach over to Damian. With what?
The door's open. The door's been open. We didn't close the door.
Oh, right, so it's still leaking out. The gasoline is definitely still leaking out and filling the room, because keep in mind, the flammable part of gasoline is the gas.
I know.
So as it falls through the air, it's kind of cascading through, and you can smell that strong smell. He puts his oxygen mask on, and
I
he's
know what
going
I'm
to
doing now.
use one final sweep at Damian.
Damian Drake is having a bad time.
No.
I have a plan.
I have a plan.
28.
That will hit. Oh, actually, that'll hit my stand.
Okay.
That is my stand AC,
Wonderful. It hits your stand. So that's going to be
which I appreciate. I need that damage.
26 stand lightning damage.
This is Casper.
Give me that.
You're fine.
I am.
You are fine.
When you-
How's
when
Damian
you are.
doing?
On a scale of 1 to 105, he's sitting at about 65 right
Great.
now.
1 to 164.
So...
He's sitting at 65.
So, Steve, you do notice that Donovan is freaking out.
Yep.
Steve, it is your turn.
Steve seems unsure what to do. On a completely unrelated note, what action economy is it to release a grapple?
You can do that as a
Free action. That's a free action.
So if
You just let go.
Yeah,
So, for instance, if I wanted to perform a melee barrage, can I do that and release my grapple before it?
I don't think you have to let go of her.
yes, you can.
Unless you want to.
Do I have to let go of her?
I don't think so.
Even the way
You
I
don't
want
have
to
to
do
let
it,
go
I
of her.
would.
No, you can just.
Oh, I'll
Yeah,
just
you
do
don't
it that
have
way.
to let go of her.
Go ahead, do a melee barrage.
Which would impart advantage.
Stop fucking with my friends! Shady more!
Oh no, my funny there.
Oh my god!
Have
That
fun,
was worth it.
Donovan.
I had fun.
Donovan, good luck.
Go to stand cry though.
All right, big punch, big punch, big punch, big punch. Roll those big punches.
I will gladly roll those big punches.
What is your regular damage? What's your damage dice for activate?
It's 2d8, so I'll...
Use a d10 for this.
Okay, I'm just gonna roll all 10 attacks.
Okay.
So we've got... let's see, so we've got... 30.
Who are you hiding?
This is Queen Bree.
Okay. 30 hits her stand.
Okay, that's...
I don't think we hit her directly yet.
Shit, what is that? 19.
19 hits her stand.
Okay.
Rippling weapons.
Oh,
only
actually, no.
one attack, right?
19, you said?
Yes.
19 misses if you're aiming for her head.
Okay, that's a miss.
Alright, let's see, it's 20.
31.
Or you said it was 19, right?
Yes.
With the last hit? Yes, I know.
31.
31 hits her stand.
Okay. And then 28.
Stand.
Actually, if it is 19, we can see a sequence.
29.
Stand.
24.
24 is going to be... Yes, stand. Sorry.
You're good.
So you have 4 more attacks.
Okay. In that case, we have... Shit, what is that? 25.
Stand.
21.
Stand.
And then the last two, we have 31
Stand.
and 34.
Stand.
God damn. Okay. That's his melee barrage.
There you go.
Good stuff. Now roll your damage.
Roll that damage.
Oh, right. I
baby.
don't know why I put my calculator away.
So
Okay.
that's going to be... Let me just do this real quick. 18
you.
d8s.
18. Okay.
There's a reason why I didn't want it to have the...
Do you want me to run with just a d12 instead? Or what do you
Yeah, I'll
think?
have you try with the
Okay. I would feel better about that personally. I'm...
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, that makes
So
sense.
9 d12. Okay. Oh, thank
And I'll
you.
have to specify within the act. Like, this is what I'm saying when I mean, like, I'm going over and doing the finishing touch.
Yeah,
for
yeah, yeah,
things.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm just...
For melee barrage, use
You might
a
want to write
d12.
that down, Maggie,
I will.
because you'll forget, and I will
Unless you have
forget.
D12 right here.
Yes, thank you. So 9 total. So we've got. I'll just add all this up. So we've.
Oh, you're rolling well on
boy.
your D12.
30 already.
Yeah.
I had one roll on my D12 and it was over 4. That was just the most tragic melee barrage ever.
That was very, very sad.
Where's the
That
big
last,
blow?
that last roll was kind of tragic.
And then we have. Let's see, just one more. Okay.
Still good stuff.
That is going to be a total of 50 sand bludgeoning. With the Shady Eddie Eddie Amour.
Very, very good.
You fucking wail into her. You ever seen, like one of those punching bags with a professional boxer that are just...
Yeah. And the speed is at the point where, like, it's just a blur between when it, like, goes in and when it's out, so it just looks like a stagnant,
Oh,
like,
the
feature.
7-page aura.
Yeah. That's
yeah.
pretty good.
Just-
And that is Steve's whole
Low
turn.
wisdom characters be like,
So, we're going to start at the top of initiative. It is the top of initiative. Everyone reset damage modifiers, all
oh,
that.
thank God, I didn't even write down that I didn't have it.
Good, fun stuff. Regeneration effects, all that. you
Oh
know.
yeah, I'm sure she's regenerating.
Donovan, you don't get any ripple points back because breathing is tough right now.
Yeah.
Sorry, friend.
Breathe in gasoline
I should
while
say,
terrified.
as this is happening, Act 3 is ahead and doing all of this. Steve's kind of back here. And while he's, like, taking this in, he also seems to be just fixed onto Queen Bree.
All right.
Alright, so. Nicky modes.
So let's say I wanted to try to grab the mask off his face. Would that be
It's
an
definitely
attack
not. It's
action?
definitely not on someone's face.
Wait,
It's
hold
in her
on.
clothes.
Off per person?
It's all-
There's, like,
No, homeboy, who put the mask on.
Oh, the oxygen mask.
Oh,
Yes.
that. Yeah. You can go for that.
We thought you were talking about the stone mask.
No.
Well, we get that now.
Yeah.
Would that be an attack action or an action to attempt to just?
I'll say it's an attack.
Okay.
You can try to. It's effectively the shove action. See if you can just grab it and rip it away from them.
So that would be
reverse shift.
Athletics, yes.
Okay, I'm going to attempt to grab it.
Go ahead.
Which I guess you would call a grapple.
And he's dodging.
He's dodging?
Or, sorry, was dodging. Last turn.
Yeah, I was gonna say that was definitely last turn.
Plus 14, that's 17.
17. That does not beat. He's a little more the physically inclined of the two.
Oh. Dang.
34.
More physically inclined.
Okay,
Also the
fine.
queen,
I changed
57.
my plan. I'm going to punch the mask.
Go ahead.
That
didn't
probably
work.
worked better.
I'm
If
going
you
to
can't
use
grab it,
2 attacks.
Shove
Okay.
it inside his fucking face.
I'm going to use inspiration.
Much
Much
better.
better.
There we go.
16 better if I say. So the first attack is going to be 12. Not 12. Sorry, 22.
Big bit of a difference.
Yes.
How would I rule it? Would you?
You can give him head AC.
You're trying to attack like a specific part of his person,
Yes.
but the stand would help defend against that.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like in order to do this, so I will say you don't have to worry about rolling these two because you wouldn't know this information. But I feel like you would have to score a direct hit in order to get the mask
I
off.
think that makes sense because otherwise the stand would block it and it
Right.
would be a stand hit.
Right.
Which
So
if
the
you're
question
fine
is,
with
do
a
you
stand
want
hit,
to
that's
continue
fine.
with that strategy?
I will continue with that strategy.
Go ahead. So,
But if it hits the stand, I will activate walls.
so
Okay.
it's a 22 to hit.
22, yeah, 22 to hit.
Oh yeah, stand hit.
Okay. Wisdom save.
Okay.
What was the other hit?
9.
Adios.
Get back in.
I'm in the wolf.
Fuck you. Hell.
Okay. And now, 17 plus. Well, that's going to be 14. I know what it's plus.
Oh.
I'm doing this. I'm adding them separately in my head, so it's easier to do the math.
Sorry.
31.
Dead.
31
Oh
hits.
yeah. Stand.
Okay.
Sorry,
I'm
my
going
meds
to
are
roll
wearing off.
2d12
Go ahead.
plus the 20 because.
Wait, hold on.
Because I was making attack rolls anyways. And his stand blocked the attacks. So the full
Right,
force of
no,
my attacks
sorry.
are still gonna hit him.
Yes, what I was confused about was why you're rolling 2d12. I was like, you should be rolling 2d10, but no, you haven't gotten your stand yet. And you rolled and hit twice. So yeah, go ahead.
So that's gonna be 17.
I just didn't realize you were rolling all at once.
37.
37. He takes it as stand.
Stand piercing as the jaws of CRX come biting down.
So how much of it you said?
Damn.
27, 34, wait, 27, 37. Fucking hell. Why
Okay,
was I
37.
adding 12 and 15?
Oh.
Let me roll 15 on a d12.
His stand absorbs a chunk of it, but you do break through the damage resistance and hit him even a bit past that. So, yeah, you damage him.
And now, I cannot. Wait, I still have. I don't know where my metal balls went. I do know I only have this somewhere now. Anyways, that is my turn.
I know where you
Okay.
used one of them.
I know where I used them.
Oh, okay.
I just
Oh, you
don't
don't
know
know
where.
where. Yeah. In the water somewhere.
Right.
Yeah.
That's not gonna help.
No.
There's also a construct axe somewhere around this square.
I lied. I'm going to use my movement real quick.
Okay, good.
I'm going to move here.
Object interaction to pick it up.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't add the +2 to any of those rolls.
Yeah, there is a.
That's fine, you still would have hit her stand.
There is a 46 axe glimmering in the water.
Yep.
So,
I'm gonna pick that up and then move right back where I was.
Damian,
Nice.
it is your turn. You are still engaged in fight.
Yeah, Damian's still in fight response, so you know what he's gonna do? Against my better judgment?
Melee.
He's going to do another melee barrage, and I already feel like crying just thinking about the same thing happening.
No, go ahead,
Roll
Kyler.
6 nat 20s.
I will say, if you're gonna scream, do it a little less loud.
Yes,
because
I
his mom was probably-
apologize. I was just in deep distress with every.
No, absolutely.
That's
That's
Oh,
valid.
no, it's
I
okay.
think it's entirely
We are
valid.
Oh, thank God.
I was gonna laugh.
That's a 20.
+2.
Hits her head.
Oh, yes,
just barely.
22,
Yep.
actually.
Oh.
Inspiration.
Do I have to use 2 inspiration if they're both that one?
Christ!
If you want to get rid of the disadvantage. Because remember, inspiration only replaces the
One of
roll
the
that you
dice?
did. Yep. So you'd have to use 2 in order to do that.
You have an abundance
I have
of
a lot
them.
of inspiration.
There's no need to be stingy now of all times.
Carl would be willing to lend you his inspiration for that.
I already
shared.
used that one.
There you go.
Without asking him permission because I'm enraged. I apologize, Carl.
Talk.
Something
that's
that
cocked.
is less
Very
inspired.
cocked.
That's weird.
That's very
That is
cocked.
still cocked. I need to roll it the other way. Oh my god.
Oh, it's not that one. Still
That
going.
is not gonna hit is what it's gonna do.
It's gonna be +2 again.
Yeah, 18's still not gonna hit. That'll hit though. That's
Fuck.
31.
31, that's a stand hit.
+2? Did you have +2?
33.
Stand hit.
Come on.
So we're once again facing enemies where if we don't roll a nat 20, we're not going to hit them directly.
Yeah.
Great.
Math is
Keep
so
in mind,
hard
her
right
damage
now.
resistance is not
27.
particularly high.
27.
Yeah, stand hit.
Yep.
Did we figure out what type of stand either of these are?
No.
You can assume that his is power.
21.
Because it has not left his side.
I don't have blended fighting, so I can't
21
even,
stand?
I can't
Just
even
tell me when to stop.
think of doing
Okay.
that.
26.
Stand.
Not gonna hit.
Okay, miss.
21.
Stand.
19.
Miss.
Damn.
Just barely. You like whiff.
24.
Stand. And last one.
It stops.
Okay, so you get 9 attacks. So that's going to be
90-12.
7d12.
What?
Because you missed
Oh,
2
yeah.
of them.
She's surrounded by power types.
Those are
right now.
D10s?
Those are D10s.
Those are D10s. You are correct.
Gotta get
You said 7.
Yeah.
7d12.
Ooh.
57.
57 damage on good old
57 stand
Perseus.
bludgeoning.
No, on. She is absolutely more than bloodied on the head.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Damian's just fucking. Ah!
wild flailing. So go ahead.
He's
and give me
he's
that.
literally just been flailing and spamming attacks for the last like 3 rounds.
Awesome.
I
Give
need
me
to make 2 saves, I think,
yes. Give me a wisdom save first.
and then a con save with advantage.
Yes.
That wisdom save is 13, which I assume is not enough to pass.
Not enough to pass.
I have a +0 to wisdom, so I just have to roll good on that, I
You
guess.
do have advantage.
Not on
Or,
the
not on the con save.
yeah.
Sorry.
on the con save. I got a 22.
Absolutely, you break
Thank
free.
God.
Was that with advantage?
Oh no. It's worse. So
Okay.
So Bree is going to look down, see that the situation is dire, feel that her head is kind of swimming, she's not doing so well, and she is going to use her special ability.
wait, that one that didn't hit would have because I forgot that add +2 to it.
So go ahead and just
I
add
wouldn't
that.
normally be a stickler for that, but it's a D12 and I'm.
Yeah, go ahead and add a d12 real quick.
5 more damage.
She takes it.
Okay, now she can do whatever horrifying thing she's about to do.
Well, the horrifying thing she's about to do is, she reaches in to herself and pulls out like a similar kind of black hole. But you notice that instead of like kind of floating in the palm of her hand, the inky darkness has kind of covered her palm and open hand.
Oh.
And who's within melee range?
That would be
That's most of the party.
Me,
Steve Stan.
Steve, Stand, and Nicky.
Hey, Steve, stand.
Act 3.
Oh yeah, it's grappling her.
It is actively grappling her.
Okay.
So keep that in mind.
So yeah, that makes a lot of sense for her.
So she's going to take this
I like
kind
the
of...
idea of Steve like got her in the chokehold, beating the shit out of her, and Damian's just beating the shit out of her. as well.
So the stand kind of reaches down and goes under, and she says, "Eternal bliss," and then tries to palm you straight in the gut.
Okay, so is that like a...
That's an attack roll against your stand in particular, so you
Okay.
use your stand AC.
Okay.
And even if it hits, it hits the
Right.
stand. So 23 to hit.
That is a miss.
There you go. So she's going to attack again.
Okay.
That is a 30 to hit.
That does hit.
Okay, so she hits, and instead of dealing damage, you feel this darkness into you. So go ahead and make another wisdom save.
Okay.
Good luck.
That is a wisdom save. That is going to be 17.
That's not enough.
He chooses to succeed with my motivated.
You choose to succeed. There you go.
That's nice.
You feel that inky.
I might take that.
You feel that inky darkness kind of leave you, and you notice that it's kind of gone from her hand.
No. That's not going to happen.
And she's gonna reach back and just try to actually hit you this last time.
Okay.
That is 1,000,000% a main character feat right there.
That's why it.
Oh yeah, necrotic damage. 32 to hit.
32 to hit. That does hit.
and she's going to hit you with a good ol' 8 stand necrotic damage.
I resist all but one.
There you go. Donovan Halen.
Okay, question. Can I use my whole action to I want to? Can I use my whole action to roll this save with advantage?
I believe you roll an additional time and with advantage, yes.
13.
You roll with advantage?
Oh, not that time. 13. I'm going to roll again.
Okay, because it's the end of your turn.
17. No. Christ!
Not quite. You were one. Well.
This one stand DC is fun.
Yep. She's
Can someone help me with this,
vampire.
please? I would really like to play the
I
video
don't
game.
think anyone can help with a wisdom save.
I would love to play the freaking. I would love to play the.
I will say if you want to use your action and go over and like try to shake them out of it, you can do that and they'll make the save again with advantage.
Do I need to make a concentration save for when she did damage to me?
Yeah,
Despite-
it's damage. Yes.
It did hit my stand. Do I still need to make a concentration save?
Yes, but you can use your durability.
Okay, that makes sense.
I'm gonna use a point of inspiration.
That'll be 23, so easy success.
Okay.
Understandable.
It's my turn. Ha ha ha.
Sterling is going to run over.
I feel you.
Sterling is going to run over and where is she? Oh, she's
Right here.
She's behind me.
She's going to run over to Donovan and try to shake him out of it.
Thank Christ. Okay.
Which square is Donovan on? You have advantage.
That one. I know I have advantage. 16.
Nope.
I know. Chewing time.
It's Homeboy's turn, I think.
She's like, oh come on, snap out of it. You're okay. And
It's not okay. It's not okay.
She seems genuinely concerned for you.
I couldn't say them.
Oh, bud.
It's
I'm gonna-
Homeboy's turn.
I'm gonna see if Steve finally picks up on that.
Percy's turn.
Don't think he does.
Steve is
He's too
Brings
focused.
it back and he's like, I'm surrounded by the walls. I wonder what I shall do. And he begins to commit acts of great violence.
Okay.
Question for Walls. When
should
that
hit him with a
damage
stronger
is...
attack.
This doesn't matter because you've already broken through his damage reduction, but when the stand breaks it, does that hit the damage reduction first because Walls hits it directly, or is
Yes.
that direct damage?
That's damage reduction.
Okay, cool. It's good to keep in mind. 32 to hit. No, sorry,
Auto-
32
the auto
damage.
hit.
32 damage?
Yes,
Yeah,
32
he
damage.
breaks it and damages himself with
32 damage. Okay.
nice.
Because you've already broken through the resistance, he takes it all. I believe he...
How much health does he have? How is he looking? I don't think we hit him that much.
He's looking near bloodied. Bree is not looking very good, but he's looking pretty close to bloodied. So that's his first attack, so his other 4. So he takes the oxygen canisters, realizing you're going for it. So he's gonna reach down, pull out a lighter, and after a bit of thought, he's gonna unbuckle the oxygen canister, light it, and throw it onto the leaking gasoline.
Cool. That's nice.
Everyone in the room make a dexterity saving throw.
Can I,
boy.
can
I'm
I-
good at
as a reaction,
those.
Try to catch the canister?
Christ! Natural 1.
Yes, that'll be... So, the way that I'm going to roll this is you can attempt to catch it, but if you fail...
You don't get to make the dex save.
I don't care.
If
I
you
want
fail to check,
I
you
want to
automatically
attempt
fail
to rank that away so it doesn't, you know.
Go ahead, make a dexterity saving throw.
That's a save?
I'm gonna say because this is such a spur of the moment thing, yes.
Okay. Can I use my precision?
Yes, you can. And he will contest it with... What do you say throwing something is an athletics check? Or an acrobatics?
Depending on how he's throwing
dex
it.
to throw it, isn't
Yeah.
He's trying to throw it as accurately as possible rather than...
Accuracy
That's
is
absolutely
dex
dex.
then.
So it's acrobatics, yeah.
100%. Okay. That's going... Is it a save or a check to contest?
It's a save.
Damn. Then that is going to be 21.
You are not going to fucking believe this. I roll a 22.
Oh no.
I love my luck. Anyone who...
Are you proficient in dex saves?
Strength and wisdom.
Damn.
I'm strengthened end.
What? I critically failed that save.
Oh boy. So yeah, everybody make the save, including him and Bree.
I mean, that's good, but...
I'm taking full
He
damage.
makes a save.
regardless.
Damian, you take half damage because you were completely soaked in water.
I am dripping wet, aren't I?
Yep, you are very, very moist.
I'm gonna take
Well,
a lot more damage.
do I
than
take
want
a
to.
Hold
quarter
on, Nicky
damage
walked
for
through the
hesitate?
wall, but I guess he didn't like get.
Steve is, in
You
fact...
weren't in there. You just walked
19.
through it.
Right, your stand was, but not you. So
What is the DC?
your stand was wet.
Nicky had to walk through it. to
19
get
Right.
is what I got.
I'm gonna say 15 for the DC.
Okay. I got a
Where
19.
specifically is he throwing the canister to, like, ignite?
It's
just-
exploding in the room.
At the
The entrance?
lighting bolt thing. Yeah.
Oh, like
Or
up
around
here?
with
But
The
room
lighting
is
bolt
filled
is
with
up here?
gasoline.
The leaking gasoline strip. Basically, yeah.
Leaking gasoline is above here.
Yeah, it's
Right,
like
you
above
said-
Donovan.
Yeah,
That would be why you got the nat 1.
Yeah, I think that's fate, really.
Yep. So you auto
And Steve is also close, because he rolled 3. I mean, if that's a dex save, then that's, what, 9? But that's still pretty easily filled. Because...
It does affect everyone. But he succeeds and has evasion, so he takes no damage. But she takes half.
Cool.
So Bree takes half damage.
If I pass the save, since I'm soaking wet, do I take a quarter damage?
You take no damage.
You just take half damage.
Well,
Well, no,
I
you.
pass the save as well.
So you take a quarter, yeah.
Okay.
I'm very confused then.
That's only evasion, though. You would not take any.
Yeah.
And he has that, and he succeeded, so he does not take any.
How much damage is it?
Rolling that right now.
Oh.
I'm a bit checked out because I won't lie, I'm agitated.
Can I reduce
I'm not mad, I am very
explosion
agitated. I
damage?
cannot play the game.
What's up?
Can I reduce explosions with my stand?
No. I'm gonna say no.
You're taking a quarter damage. You're also at like 5 health. So,
So that's 26 for everyone who failed, 13 for everyone who succeeded, and like
6.
what about
6 for Damian.
what about someone who crit failed?
Oh, no.
52.
Ah! That's a third of my
52
health.
fire damage. And the gasoline evaporates. You notice most of the books and all that are on fire, and you all realize that around the area, the oxygen is... There's not as much of it as it used to be. You feel like if you don't wrap up this combat within the next few seconds or find a way to widen the doorway, you're gonna start having trouble breathing because of all the smoke and
What
everything.
was the damage?
26 if you just failed. So
Okay.
Alright.
Would you give us maybe a number of turns to estimate how much time we have?
I'll give you 1, a 2, a 3 turns.
I got
Okay.
it. I got this. Don't worry.
She's already pretty bloody. I think we can take
Anyway,
her for that time, and I can't do anything about it anyway.
I got this.
Well, Steve has been focused fighting with his stand. Finally, the thing that like snaps him out of it and gets him to realize his cousin is in danger is, you know, the gasoline bomb exploding.
Yeah, and also the fireball did help. Donovan's like,
oh my God,
he's
Donovan.
losing it.
All right. I believe he has more attacks.
Oh, great!
We're not done.
I think he has one more attack left. So what he's going to do is he's going to point crack this guy near the ceiling, kind of at like this angle, and the lightning shoots out. He catches it, and he creates a stone platform right above.
That is such a cool stand, by the way.
It's very
Yes.
neat. What is it? How does it work?
I'm not
It's
really
really
sure how it works.
So you said, didn't Steve? You said you wanted to roll like an Arcana check.
Earlier, and
Yes, that's
I
like
think
a
I
ramp
rolled
going upwards.
I rolled like a 2. So
Man, I mean, you all can make Arcana checks as a reaction if you want.
just
I can.
as he uses that, sure,
Yeah.
why not? I that is a dirt. I mean that I don't know why I said dirt. That is 10.
Okay. So you know that the space affected that is filled with whatever substance he fills it with is exactly where the lightning goes. So it has to start from him and return back to him. So it has to ricochet or bounce somehow.
Create a current almost.
Right. Exactly. It has to go out and then
That's a really neat ability.
Yeah.
I don't know
and
if there's any limit
it has
to
to
what you
fill
can create
with
with
it.
it.
Not a current, like a closed circuit.
Oh,
essentially.
it has to fill.
If this is just
Yeah,
slash,
it
this
has to
is
build
slash
something.
fill. This is just slash fill from Minecraft.
But there is like a specific stipulation to it that I will tell you guys after the combat, assuming.
All right, let's do this.
Assuming we live.
But he looks over and just says, my queen, we must leave. And he's gonna use his, my queen, we must leave. And he's gonna use his movement action to get on top of the platform and
No, he's
start
not.
running.
Oh, I already used my reaction. Never mind.
Yep.
There are a
I'll
lot of
use
you
my
guys who have
reaction
reactions,
to
though. Yeah.
Attack him.
Go ahead.
Oh, 22.
That'll hit his stand.
Okay, I'll take that. Does anyone else want to
Oh,
make
you have disadvantage though, because you're frightened.
I rolled Archon though.
Okay, that's better.
I can't.
I think we get checks for free.
Not in melee range.
I'll roll
Is
it.
that like didn't
Maggie has said in the past that we get a check for free.
Yeah, that's the way I
a skill
specifically
action?
roll it, so
Yeah.
skill action?
go ahead. Skill action. Not a skill issue, a skill action.
Wait, who is he or is fleeing or her?
He's fleeing and he's gesturing to her that she should flee as
Okay, I'm not. He's not in my melee range, so. I
Oh,
cannot.
yeah, I'm the only one in his melee range. He's a black one.
Where your stand and yourself is blocking him.
I'm.
Well, yeah, but he can go around.
You'll still hit. I mean, you'll still exit the melee range. You still get to hit at him.
25 stand blood.
25. That's his stand. Or yeah. So. Yeah.
And now exit Steve's range.
So
Steve
Steve
himself.
can make the
He
attack.
has his bat on
Is
his
he
back.
exiting Steve's range or is he just staying there?
He's entering and
Is
then
he's
exit.
in the range.
Is he gonna keep going or is he?
He's
like...
gonna keep going. He has to stand with him.
Okay. Steve just, as a reaction, taking his bat out from his bat bag and going for like a wild swipe.
Go ahead. Hit me with that one. Or try to hit him with that one swipe.
Nah.
Oh. I mean, it's a 26,
Nah.
but
No,
I rolled
a
an
31 didn't hit him.
Yeah.
Clangs against the like lightning rod and it
Damn it.
kind of catches and throws it back. Let's go.
Well, I don't care if he leaves.
Good job.
I do.
So he's gonna go around about here, and he's going to like gesture to the queen to go. He's looking okay, a little above bloodied.
Is she still grappled?
Yes.
Yes.
And she's not looking great either.
Act 3 just sees him gesture and is like,
Effective.
okay, cool. How is she
He's
looking?
motivated.
She's looking, I would say, less than a quarter. So like, less than a quarter
So
HP.
if you and I melee barrage her again.
Yeah, I could do that, or consider.
Yeah.
I could just
Yeah.
bang, bang, bang.
Yeah.
Bang, bang, bang.
Let's go.
No, AJ's outside.
They're so helpful
She
and
still
friendly.
has doubt. What have you decided is the mechanical thing for doubt?
I'm thinking doubt is going to give disadvantage on all mental saving throws.
I think Steve would.
Keep in mind, you can still take like full actions and all that. It's just that you are frightened.
Yes, I know, but the
Act
thing I
3
want
is going to
do
move
requires me
here.
Move.
I got you.
You
You could ask for
it's
someone
like
to
shifting
carry
a
you or
little bit.
lift you.
Actually,
that's not quite how it works.
Act 3 is moving there, and I am going to move there and go for 3 attacks.
Go ahead.
So the first one's 18.
To hit,
Queen Bree.
If
No,
Act 3
nope.
moved, if Act 3
Yes.
moved here, it would be flanking with OK Go.
That is true. However, I'm trying to get on this side of her. So,
In between her and there. Okay.
yeah. That is 30.
That hits her. Hits her stand.
Okay, and then the third
And a damage
attack.
reduction is out, so it'll just deal full damage.
That's a hit, and then the third attack is 23.
Hits her stand. Go ahead
Okay.
and roll 2 attacks worth of damage.
Okay, so it's going to be 17 bludgeoning and 16. So that's 33 stand bludgeoning.
33 stand bludgeoning. Alright, you see that you have really fucked her up. She is not looking good at all.
She's on her last legs. We can't let her go.
A few good hits would take her out.
Well,
And-
unfortunately for her, I believe it is actually your boy Nicky's turn next.
I do
It
still
is
have.
the top initiative first reset.
I do
damage
still have the
modifier,
bonus action, but I'm
regenerate,
not
all
going to
that
use it. Okay, cool.
stuff.
Alright.
Okay, so top initiative, Nicky.
I'm gonna attack her head.
Okay, go ahead.
Please don't,
Why?
because I'm moving there.
Okay. I guess I won't.
Nicky would also ask to keep the ramp clear.
Okay.
Plus fucking.
That's free
14.
action used.
That's going to be 22 to hit.
For Percy, that hits a stand.
Nope, not him. Her.
No.
Her. That hits her stand's head.
Cool. Walls. Make a wisdom save.
Okay, and she has disadvantage on wisdom saves because of doubt.
Yo.
14.
All right, cool. She's affected by walls.
She's affected by walls.
She takes 13 stand piercing damage as CRX's whole maw engulfs the top of her head.
Oh,
Okay.
horrifying.
Yes.
She is.
Fucking bite animation. You know, I get it. None of us are.
She can make an opportunity attack if she wants to.
Was that the bite of 87? I'm sorry.
Fuck you. I was like, you genuinely look like you're about to cry. What's happening? And then you said that.
It's a 26 to hit.
That hits directly.
5 necrotic damage.
What?
Cool, I resist it.
There you go.
Ability
You're not
types be
getting
like.
away.
Okay. Nikki, that's your turn.
Nope. 2, 3. I moved 3 spaces at Percy. I'm making 2 attacks at him.
Go ahead.
217, so that's going to be plus 14, so it's going to be 30. It's going to be 31.
To hit.
For both of those hits.
Okay, hits this thing.
Make a wisdom save. And if you succeed, make another one.
Both of those disadvantage.
Right.
No, not for him.
Yeah, not for Percy.
Yeah, not for Percy.
I take it back.
12? No, sorry, 11 for that first one.
He fails.
He's in the walls.
Cool, he can't move now.
My queen. God damn it!
And now he takes... Oh, boy!
What the hell?
12, 22, 32, 35. Stand slashing damage as CRX goes in and just fucking slashes at him.
He takes it all.
And then the other paw goes up for another.
Alright. So
Awesome.
that's the damage of both attacks. Cool. Very good stuff. And that's the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Nicky. Not Nicky.
Wait,
You're
hold
Nicky.
on.
Damian.
He's going to move in front.
Damian
good.
Drake. It might be unwise based on how low she is, but Damian Drake is still in a wild, frightened state, and he is going to make yet another melee barrage.
Here we go.
Here we go.
So put your...
Okay. 20.
Stand hit.
18. Oh, no, I'm not flanking anymore.
No.
Miss.
There's another nat 20 I can't use. 29.
Stand hit.
22.
Stand hit.
Using inspiration. 20.
Stand hit.
24.
Stand hit.
27.
Stand it.
21. My brain is short-circuiting right now.
Go ahead.
There's another nat 20 I can't use. 28.
Stand it.
That one hit.
Sorry, that was 10.
Oh, that was 10. Okay.
Yeah, so that's 8 hits. 8 stand hits.
All right.
Go ahead and roll that damage.
How many did you say? 8.
8.
Okay. $51 stand bludgeoning damage.
51 stand bludgeoning damage. So I would like to ask you, Damian, how would you, or if you'd like to have someone else help you, like to do this?
Can I roll my frightened save first?
I'm gonna say that you automatically pass because of the 0 damage, but if you want to, go ahead.
Okay. Damian, still heaving, frightened and very in fight mode, is just going to absolutely wail on her head first.
Mm-hmm.
Go! And he's going to stand there, holding himself back, seeing her bloodied to a pulp on her absolute last legs, and he is going to breathe, shaking, and step back, looking at Steve.
The effect ends on you as well, Don.
Take care.
I should say.
I'm gonna roll insight for Steve. He instantly kind of figures out what's going on. He nods.
That sucked. You suck.
David says in character, or this is Kyler?
This is in character.
Good to know.
I can still pull this off.
She's barely able to formulate words. There's blood coming from all parts of her head. She's trying to regenerate, but can't quite get there. Steve?
I was passing it to you.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Oh, I thought that was just like...
No, I was told that I could pass the how do you want to do this to you.
Yeah. Or to anyone, but yeah. For the sake of story.
Actually, I'll pass it to Donovan.
Yeah, Steve looks and
You
he's
don't-
like...
you had to
what?
think.
Fine. Okay. If you want to pass it to Steve first, he looks and says... He doesn't say anything, but... He shakes his head, looks over to Donovan.
Queen Bee, right?
Bree.
Whatever. As Donovan walks towards her, him and his stand just like coalesce back into each other, and he walks all the way to the edge, so he's just staring her down. Hands off. Here's to you.
Act 3 backs up.
Your ability, what does it do?
It's a glimpse of a future.
As she says this,
A possible future.
he's walking forward very slowly as he says this, hands outstretched like this, hands like in front. Well, I may not have it in stand, but I can show you yours. And he extends a hand to shake it. I have one thing to say to you. Does she extend her hand?
Very slowly she reaches out.
Right before she grabs it, audible finger gun, and then ionic rippling ends, and he pulls the trigger on the Hawk Moon right into the mask.
Go ahead and take over the story moment. What happens, Donovan?
As Donovan just the shimmer just like goes away from the Hawk Moon, as just a hole is ripped into her heart as she sees the mask shatter and into the water, and she sees her future perfection fail as it drips into the water as she leans forward and just kind of like leans onto Donovan, and Donovan just and just moans her and she splashes.
You hear the last noise that she makes. There's pain, there's fear, there's confusion, there's denial, there's doubt. But more than anything, it's a sigh of relief. And just as the moment began, she falls into the water, and before she can properly fall and be put to rest, her ashes scatter through the floor. Percy stands there on the ramp, shaking.
Stuck
with
in the walls.
Rage. Stuck in the walls.
Damian growls at her ashes, and he spits into the water.
Oops. Can you make a perception check?
Still think you're nearly a perfect being.
11.
Such a pursuit.
It's not hard. Steve's looking at Donovan with a hint of fear.
Worthless.
You view...
And he's going to turn towards
Honestly, finger guns.
You see that he is standing there, shaking with fury, and he is sobbing. He says nothing, he just stares at you all.
Nicky's behind him. He's blocking the ramp.
Right.
Much as I want to deal with him, we need to get out of this room, and we might want to take him alive.
Right. Not a problem.
Okay. Yeah, we need to move. Steve seems to recompose
We still
himself.
need to incapacitate him, though.
Also, there's still like the oxygen is leaving the room.
Yeah, that's
right?
why I said we need to get out of this room.
Yeah.
Walls cannot be non-lethal, by the way.
Oh, that's good.
It is as lethal as
I don't
the
think
intent.
he's bloodied yet.
It is as lethal as the intent of the person who inflicted
Right.
it.
What is the range on walls?
The target? The
Right.
target's the one. It is a 1 meter.
No, I'm saying like how far away can you be from walls?
What do you mean?
Like, can you be 5 miles away and it's still active on someone?
Generally speaking, on an ability like that, I would say it's equal to your range score. But that's
20
between
meters is as
you
far as
and
I can go
the
there.
DM.
That's a pretty good range.
That's what I used
Range
for
or
Damian's
intelligence?
I'd say that sounds reasonable.
Okay.
Alright, so I believe that's the
So
end
he
of...
stands there and he is just shaking, but he does not seem to make a move to run.
He's
he
not
doesn't seem to. He's just standing there in freeze.
That's the end of Damian's turn. Not Queen's turn, it's my turn.
I will say we're effectively out of initiative.
Oh,
In
fine.
that case,
I
CRS,
can
you guys
just
grab
pick
him
him
by the
up.
scruff.
Okay, that works. Yeah, just pick him up and take him with us.
Yeah. Yeah.
Are you gonna kill me now?
We're better
What
than you.
would that prove? He's then going to just conk him on the ramp to try and, KO him. Just-
Oh yeah, you just conk him down and you see the eyes roll back into the head as he
All right, where are my metal balls?
Do we have to... We have seconds to get out of this room before we
Yeah,
can't
yeah,
breathe.
yeah. Perception. If I.
Well, keep in mind you can be in there for a few minutes without breathing. Like you can
can't
find the
help you
balls.
with
It's
We-
not too bad.
I am perfectly fine without your help.
If you're gonna search from... Well, I guess you
18,
don't need to
find
drop.
my balls.
18, you find them, and not only do you find that, you find a weird-looking stone mask.
I thought we broke it.
I definitely shot a bullet through
shattered
that.
it.
Switching to Act 1.
Jesus
Steve.
Christ, Maggie.
Yeah, no, that went hard as fuck.
That was really unfortunate from my perspective,
I
but
just-
it was
Sorry,
great.
I am sorry to you too. I do
No,
try
no,
to
no, no,
stick
no,
away
I'm
from
not...
those.
As a player, I'm not blaming you, but oh, that was tragic for Damian.
I do wish I had a better wisdom because I really wish I could have done more in that fight, but that's not a gripe with Maggie. It's a gripe with how the cards fell.
Yeah.
How the dice roll.
How
the rocks fell.
We do be the two worst at wisdom saves.
In other news, I'm glad I took Motivated.
Motivated is good.
I would take it, but I feel like it's very fair for just Steve to have it in this.
Let's leave the room.
Yeah, let's leave the room
Yep.
with this guy over our shoulder.
Steve is swapping to
Or
Act 1
in-
for the mobility and just...
CRX's hands.
Yeah. Let's get...
Let's get the fuck out of here and
Yeah, CRX is
hopefully
holding
not
him.
run into Hound Dog on our way out. Because I don't know if... you guys probably need the reminder that he's still probably here.
We don't know that, do we? Just Donovan.
Yes, Donovan,
Donovan
has told
he
us about
Okay.
it. Donovan has told us that he is here.
Yeah.
Presumably. Probably.
On that,
Almost
I
definitely.
guess not on that note, but now that we're in better breathing range, it's slower than normal, but he is able to heal everyone back to full.
Okay.
Damian, having also been under the effect of this, is going to put a hand on your shoulder and look at you in the eyes.
CRX is
You are
currently
right, bud.
holding Homeboy in front of Nicky.
I don't know what you saw, but at least from my perspective, I hope and will do everything I can to make sure that the future I saw does not come to fruition. I would rather put myself in that position than... He treads off.
You ever been validated in a way that you didn't want to be?
Oh.
Your insecurities are confirmed. There's a very real possibility. It's not something I wish to repeat. I'm glad she's gone. I don't want that future.
Just because it's a possible future doesn't mean it's the future we'll have. We can do everything in our power to prevent that.
Like I did everything in my power to move my damn legs.
You did in the end. You got over it.
When my friends saved me and I couldn't save them. As usual.
You're not a burden to us, Donovan.
When it came to it, who was the one that finished her off?
Shouldn't have been me.
Well, thanks to you,
Let's get back.
you got rid of the biggest thing making abominations.
Let's go back to the ship. I want to go home.
All right.
As
So
Donovan does not... Donovan is still not going to regenerate his ripple points. He seems very down in the dumps.
Yeah.
Just putting it lightly.
See where breathing wrong gets you.
You also notice, like, as we're on the way back, Steve is kind of looking at you, and every time you look back, he seems to, like, shift his gaze somewhere else.
you hear a little bit of a commotion coming from upstairs, and then silence followed by laughter. And as you all come up,
I don't know
see-
about you guys, but I'm not going to check that out.
Can I roll inside
Well,
on that
that's
laughter?
like above where you guys are
That's
coming
where
out.
we're
Go ahead.
Oh, that's where we're headed. Oh, great.
Alright.
Wow.
That's cocked. Fitting. Like a 4. I don't know what it is.
I can't
You
help you
don't,
with that.
you don't know, but it's just
Is
generally
it's cheerful? Cheerful as in, ooh, I love murder, or cheerful as in, haha, we're killing the undead.
Cheerful in haha.
Okay, good.
Okay, we've got insight. We've got fucking 25 insight.
25 insight. Yeah, so you're able to tell that this is laughing from like the stand users. They seem victorious. They're
Okay.
in a cheery mood.
Any more random hound dog events?
No, actually.
That's more.
He got his fill and fucked up.
That's even more concerning.
So, you all head outside, and Brooks is yelling at the phone. You hear there's an automated voice message. Sorry, our pizzeria is currently closed. What do you mean it's closed? How am I supposed to get a pizza at 6 a.m.? God, he hangs up. Oh, hey guys, how you doing?
It's 6
Not
a.m.
great.
How long were we in there?
Well, sorry, probably not 6 a.m.
I mean, we came here at sunrise.
Probably around like 7 at this point.
Yeah, we came here at sunrise. It's still gonna be early.
Oh, that's not an undead.
No.
Well, I'm glad you
he
got him
was
out
in
of there. He
there.
seems in rough shape.
We took out the queen. It was not fun.
There's still some
And you're
ash.
telling me there's no pizza?
There's still some ash on
Look,
Donovan. As he just kind of walks past, he seems to be making a relative beeline for the conversion van. His eyes are really glazed over. He wants to leave.
Okay, look, we don't have pizza right now, but if you all hang out around here, I can get one probably around 11, I think the voice said at the
No
earliest.
offense to your cherry group, but I don't think we're gonna stick around.
Do you have like an address where I can send the pizza? Because like you guys
You
seem
can
to
send
do
it to
a
the
good
dock,
job.
I guess.
Okay.
If you really want to, I'd massively appreciate it, but we are gonna go.
We've
Okay.
got so much work to do.
You have
Where's
any
Carl?
idea how much paperwork?
Carl's in good spirits. He's out there. He's chuckling to himself. He's talking to Scott something about a flamethrower. They high five and
Nice.
he walks over to you all.
As he walks over, Damian's just gonna wrap him into a hug.
Carl like kind of notices this and brings him back in and just everything all right.
It was rough in there, but we made it out. Did you take care of her? He gestures to the flamethrower. Gesture. What
She
a
did me
fuck
well.
you.
Hand it back to you.
Thank you.
How's Sterling handling everything?
Sterling is... Previously, she was fucking shaking with rage, but now she seems... collected again. Not her usual stoic self, but something more open, more vulnerable. But that's not bad.
Yeah, I will say this is probably the worst you've seen Donovan. This is worse than when Lloyd died bad.
Oh, fuck. I think Damian was affected more by Lloyd's death than this, but it's still not great from his perspective.
Lloyd's death is a lot more like, oh, those sons of guns. I can't believe they did that to my friends. Now
Is it now?
Yeah, that was a lot more.
Damn, those sons of guns killed my friend.
Those darn lieutenants murdered
those
my
silly,
friend in
goofy
broad
dummies.
daylight.
Hey, can we do the thing where we take my character moment seriously?
I'm sorry.
That would be so sexy.
Sorry.
Anyways.
Ooh, it would be so sexy. It would
Would
be
be
so
so
double dog
awesome.
sexy. It would be so sexy. It
Would be so
cool.
awesome. Anyways,
God.
Donovan, this is a lot more like, okay, looks like nothing I can do changes matters. That's so cool.
Ugh, yeah.
So yeah, you head back. Y'all head back to the ship. Is there?
As we get into the van.
So I had something before this.
Okay.
Oh yeah, no, go ahead.
Nicky.
Because all the stand users are there. So. Yeah.
Nicky, with a newfound fury in his eye, comes back to AJ and Marcia.
AJ kind of looks down at you and they seem to understand that something's changed about you, but they don't quite understand what it is. Marcia looks down and doesn't quite tell what it is, and AJ looks at you and just sees the pain in your eyes. Or, well, no, he said the fury. AJ looks down and sees the fury and just... You gonna make it?
Yeah, just... whatever passions the both of you have, the beating heart or otherwise, don't let it consume you.
Damn.
Marcia smiles and confidently claps you on the back. Wasn't planning on it. You take care of yourself, okay, bud? She brings you in for a hug.
That snaps.
Damn.
That snaps Nicky right out of it.
You gotta chuckle to yourself. And AJ is a lot more stoic looking, but they nod. You don't know much about AJ's past, but you figure that they've probably made some mistakes, and they're doing their best to make up for that.
You also feel Steve's hand on your shoulder, Nicky. He's there with you. Just...
Yo, is this that Wonder Kid? You hear Marcia say.
Yeah, that's me. I'm Steve.
How old are you? Like 12? And she brings you in and starts nugging you 12 times.
I believe.
No, Marcia.
I'm 16.
16.
Well, then 4 more for the birthday kid.
Oh shit.
Does he get any counter noogies for that time Marcia definitely dropped a building on him?
We'll say no for now. He doesn't counter noogie for now.
Not for
Oh,
He'll counter building later.
Come on, Wonder. We've got.
Gotta get back.
As we get into the van, Damian is going to sit in the in shotgun, but he's not going to have his shotgun out the window as usual. And he's going to sit there, and he's gonna sit there for a second in the silence, and then clear his throat. I don't know what that did for us in terms of shaking things up or doing what's right, but we got out of there and we took care of it. And we'll regroup and see where that gets us from here.
Donovan is in the driver's seat, and he has not put the keys in, but his hand is shaking towards the ignition. He's not quite able to get it
Are
in.
you going to be able to drive, bud?
No.
One of us can take over.
Okay. And he gets into one of the back seats.
Damian will swap seats with him.
Oh,
or
cool.
he'll get in the back, I guess. We'll do a little bring around the musical chairs.
Carl's gonna ride shotgun.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Nicky
Wait,
is-
so who's driving?
Damian is.
Okay.
He's going to, probably for the first time in his life, just drive quietly.
Give me a driving check, and I'll give you advantage.
Is
on
he
that.
actually a good driver when he isn't disrespecting every single road law?
Well, when the testosterone and excitement isn't flowing through his veins quite as
I feel like
aggressively, he can.
more than anything, he's just tired.
Yeah, he's tired.
Nicky threw
13.
Percy into the back of the converger van and has CRX foot pressing down on him.
He's calm
As well as walls, I assume.
As you continue driving,
Not until he wakes up.
as you continue driving, he does wake up and he looks up at all of you. Guess I'm here now.
Donovan, I guess, will be
And he
the...
says nothing for the rest of the car ride.
We don't know anything about him, so we're gonna have a fun exploration of that.
For the majority of the car ride, Steve is asleep, and he's got his eyes closed, kind of head over. Yet, Donovan, you feel like you're being watched.
Huh?
That's horrifying. That's very ominous and scary. Thanks, Dane.
Donovan dislikes that.
I feel like
Does
that
Donovan
will compound
need more
the paranoia.
stress?
and
You
the
know what?
fear
Donovan
and
does not. Donovan is doing what we like to call in the books dissociating at the moment.
Yeah, that tracks.
He is having a terrible, terrible time.
Oh no.
So we're gonna deal with all of this tragedy in the next episode.
Hey, that's the name of the podcast.
What?
And you know where we are, right on the top of this table.
That's true.
Wow, what
Yeah,
a
we-
funny joke. Bye.
Bye.
See ya.
God, we do need a friend.